Well, this is one of those unique films you don't get to see very often. Non-stop action and first-person view. You merge those things together. Very nice. Hey guys, how's it going? HamstaGanza over here. Thanks so much for watching. Today I'm going to be talking about Hardcore Henry. So the film stars Henry. We get to see through his eyes. Really, the entire film is in first person. It's shot in first person camera view, and the whole purpose of this film is to give you a visual experience. So we start off where Henry is having flashbacks from his childhood. He wakes up, he realizes he's in some sort of medical facility, and his wife, Estelle, is telling him that he was in a horrific accident, he's lost his ability to speak at the moment, and he may have memory loss. So it's safe to say there's not a whole lot of clarity as to what exactly happened. How did it lead up to this moment? So soon enough, we come across this Evan McGregor look-alike junkie that has Magneto powers, and he basically is like controlling everyone telekinetically. And so Estelle and Henry escape. They get away from this medical facility, and then they come across this gang that basically separates them. And at this point, we have our movie. So now Henry has to do anything that he could possibly do to save his wife. And along the way, we come across the character that I actually loved in this film, and that was Jimmy, who's played by Charlton Copley. This guy is just great. I love the acting roles that he's had in his past few years. He got to play in District 9. He got to play in A-Team. He even got to play the villain in Equilibrium. This guy just gets some cool roles. And I gotta say, seeing him in this film, I was like, wow, this guy just had so many funny moments. The guy is so random. He's so spontaneous. You have no idea what the hell is going on more than half the time, and you're gonna scratch your head and be like, wait, what? But that's the thing about this film. It's so unpredictable. That's something that I love about this film. So Jimmy is like the guide. He tells Henry everywhere where to go, and you get this feel of like, okay, Henry needs to be told directions, where to go, what to do, and that's really what ends up being the case throughout the whole film. But what this film comes down to is this. It's really a non-stop action-packed movie that you get to see through first-person view, and that's pretty much it. That's it. That's the whole purpose this film serves. Do not come into this film hoping for an amazing plot. The plot is beside the point. It's not horrible, it's not weak, but it's not the strongest. I'm gonna say it's a little bit below average simply because there's a lot of confusion. At one point, I had to close my eyes. There was just too much going on. I had to just give my eyes like a moment to rest because I was like, whoa, what's going on? So much action, so much non-stop fighting, and it gets to a point where you're like, what? There were parts I really didn't understand, but eventually you get to the point where you get, okay, this is why this happened, or this makes sense now. But like I said, if you really want to put this film together and try to figure out what it is, let me just illustrate it for you in the most simplest way possible. It's like Crank meets Call of Duty, and then you add a little pinch of RoboCop and Kill Bill, and boom, you have Hardcore Henry. So let's hear what the hamster has to say about it. And it turns out, great. Wow, he actually likes this film. He definitely must have enjoyed that action. Oh yeah. Lots of action. So guys, there you have it. I really enjoyed this film. I'm probably going to buy it on Blu-ray, but I'm curious what you guys thought about it. Did you enjoy it? Did you thought it was great? Or did you feel like it was just a little too much action to handle, especially through the first-person view? Let me know in the comment section below. And guys, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And just so you know, a heads up, I will be reviewing Captain America, the First Avenger, and Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Since we are having the third installment, Captain America Civil War, come out next week, I wanted to at least review the films that are pretty much leading up to this film. Now, of course, there's a lot of Marvel films I'm going to review, but specifically this is a third installment of the Captain America trilogy, so I will do my best to get those reviewed in time before the film comes out. I'm going to go see it on Thursday. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this extravaganza, then click right down below for more HamstaGanza.